All right, guys, headed to the store to pick up some dry ice, and this is something I've always wanted to try. I've seen it on YouTube a bunch of times where they use the dry ice to break off all the sound deadening in your car. So we're going to be doing this to the black car. So it's going to make it a little easier to grind off the areas where I'm going to need to grind for the cage, for the 6x6 plates that the kit comes with. I'm going to be going with the Team Z kit, obviously. So let's go get that. We'll try it and see if it actually works. I assume it will work. I've seen it done before, but I've always wanted to try it myself. So we'll see. So I had no idea how much I'm gonna need, but I got 8 pounds, and that was like 14 bucks for 8 pounds of dry ice. I had no idea how much it was gonna cost either, but we'll see. 8 pounds doesn't seem like it's probably gonna do it, but I don't know. I have no clue whatsoever. This is totally like something brand new I'm trying, so let's see. Okay, so this is gonna be the first area I'm gonna try. This is right in the underneath the driver's floor mat here area where it's got a really big piece. So like today in Florida we have like 40-degree weather, or right now it's around 50, but last night it got down really cold. So this is actually a perfect day to do this because it's already cold, and the dry ice will last a little longer. So let me go ahead and spread it around a little bit. I'm gonna try to like maybe chip some of it off and kind of spread it evenly just to see if I can get more area covered, and then we'll see how long it takes. Make sure you always wear gloves, that's for sure. Stuff will definitely burn you. So what I've seen on like the videos I've watched, you pretty much just kind of try to spread it out kind of evenly. I'm not going to try to make it too small of chunks so it doesn't evaporate too fast. Kind of spread it around. You can actually hear it like crackling already. So yeah, anyway, this would be a good time while we're waiting for that to cool off to give you guys my plan of what I'm gonna do. So this car here is gonna be the race car. I'm not gonna go any further with the white car. I don't really wanna cut that one up. I wanna just leave it stock. I'm actually gonna put it back to more of a daily driver that we can take to the car shows or whatever. But this car is gonna get the cage, and it's gonna get the drivetrain out of the white car. So this is gonna be the 1J is going in this car. Okay, we're gonna put everything in it, all my brakes, the K member, everything. This is gonna be the race car. We're gonna pretty much gonna do lightweight everything. Try to get this car as light as possible, you know, and just the reason I want to do that is because of the condition the white car's in. Okay, let me show you a couple other things I found with this car here. You know, just looking at things, I don't know if you can tell, but right here, this looks really good and smooth, and it looks like uniform. But over here, look how much dents and so anyway, this whole corner was kind of pushed in, and then someone beat it back out. as you can see. And this is a different bumper. Like you can see, it's got red. So the bumper's been replaced, probably because the other one got damaged, because this was, you know, this car was blue before. So that's how I know that that bumper is not the original bumper. So yeah, and in the corner here, you can just tell like it's been beat out. Okay. Over here, it doesn't look nothing like that. You see the metal's nice and smooth, and you know, no metal damage. So the point I'm trying to make is that this car is a perfect candidate to make a race car. It's not, there's nothing pristine about it. There's nothing, you know, it's been beat up. So it's a perfect candidate. So anyway, let's see how we're doing over here. Okay, so we got a few tools here that might help. Still pretty hard. It actually works. Big chunks are starting to come off. So yeah, it is working. And actually pretty quick too. Look at that. Big, huge chunks. Now, literally, I haven't stopped the camera, so this is like, well, I might edit it, but this has only been about 3 or 4 minutes, and it's already coming off in big chunks like that. I really like what I'm seeing underneath it. It's really no rust whatsoever. I mean, it's perfectly clean. It's perfectly clean primer underneath, so that's good. So we're gonna pile it up over there. Look at that, huge chunks. I didn't think it would work this fast. Look at that. So I know that when I put the cage in, the 6x6 plates that they give you go in this area here, and also right behind the driver's seat right over here in this area. So this area doesn't even have any of that sound deadening on it. It's mostly just wrapping around this little bulkhead here. So, but I'm gonna get all this off. I'm gonna see if I can get every piece of sound deadening out of this car that I can. Like I said, we're trying to make this as light as possible. So, all right, so I got most of it off of underneath the driver's area here. I got most of it off. There's still a little bit in the corner here, and I'm not sure how I'm going to get this up on the firewall here. Yeah, if you can see that way up on the firewall, it goes way up here. So I don't know how I could get this dry ice to stick up there to get that to harden. I may have to use a torch on that or something. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get that off, but I moved everything to the back here, and it's definitely, the dry ice is definitely starting to evaporate. Like that 8 pounds is probably now like 3 pounds. So it could be kind of expensive to do the whole entire car, but it's still worth it though to get all of it off, because it comes off so good in big chunks. by the way, I don't know, like, do your research. I don't know if you're supposed to be wearing a mask with this stuff. I don't know if it's like toxic or anything like that. I don't think it is. You know, when I went to Publix to get it, the guy was handling it with, you know, not worrying about breathing it. So I don't think it's dangerous when you without a mask. But do your research. If you have to wear, if you want to wear a mask, wear one. Okay, so I'm on to the passenger rear seat, and I can really hear it cracking and popping. Like it makes a lot of noise actually when it's working. Yeah, it comes off really easily. Look at that. It's actually starting to fog up the camera a little bit, but yeah, you can really see how clean it is underneath. So yeah, I kind of knew this worked because of how many times I've seen people do it on, you know, on YouTube, and I just wanted to try it myself though, just to see how well it works. And I will say that it works really quickly. It's quicker than I thought. Now, if today was maybe like a hot day, like if it was 80 degrees or something like that, or 90, maybe it wouldn't work as fast. I don't know, but the ambient temperature is pretty cool, so I know that's helping me. But yeah, I think that this is something that will definitely work. I got pretty much the whole front finished. There's a little bit more over here I gotta get, not much though, and then a little bit over there. I'm using that little pile to do little spots. So what I found is in order to do like areas where they're kind of strange, you know, a strange area where you can't really pile up the ice, just kind of like put it in a row, you know, on top of this ridge here, this little frame rail, and let it sit for 5 minutes. And yeah, it does, you can start hearing it. Like that's when you know it's ready to come off, because you can hear it like cracking and popping. So yeah, this works great. I definitely recommend it if you want to take all the sound deadening out of your car. All right, guys, so I got about half of it out of there. So there's probably maybe more than half still left in the car. So let's see what this weighs here. Just this amount right here. All right, it's kind of hard to see, but it's it's 5.5 pounds, 5.6 pounds. So yeah, that's less than half of what's still in there. So it's going to be probably 15 pounds, I would guess, total once I get all of it out, which is quite a bit. That's quite a bit of weight to pull out. So, so yeah, pretty much got this one all set there. Still working on a little bit here. Got that all done, and like I said, still got to do this whole back section here, which that's a really big piece. So yeah, and I still have a pile that I haven't even put in the box right there. So that's probably another pound there. And then the whole entire hump over the transmission. And then a piece there, pretty big piece there, pretty big piece here. And there's also this foam, okay, that's in the wheel wells. I'm not sure, this probably doesn't weigh a lot, but it's a big, huge piece of foam going around the wheel well. Yeah, all that's coming out too, so. But anyway, yeah, I hope you guys learned a lot on this video. It's, I've never done this before. It was something I wanted to try, so it was just a spur of the moment thing, and I'm like, you know what, let me just try this to see if it goes a little quicker, you know, getting this sound deadening stuff out. Oh, and more here too. Oh, this whole piece here where the e-brake is. So yeah, anyway, hope you guys learned something, and the next video I'll be working on the other car, trying to figure out that issue with the breaking up. I got a few tips from a friend and I'm gonna try that. and we'll see. But that'll be another video, and we'll work through that and take it out on the road and see if we can get that fixed. But anyway, like, share, and subscribe, guys. Check you all later.